Start your engines!
Charlotte! And this is the All-Star Race. I'm doing an All-Star Race with every viewer driver that we've had submit their name and car number to be included in the races this season so far. I have more on the list that haven't gotten in races yet because they've preferred to do tracks that we haven't reached in the schedule yet. But every viewer we've had in the races so far up to this point is in this All-Star Race. We got 16 car field, and Timothy Sinclair in the 66 car is on pole. Followed by Nick Keel, Josh Drake, Joe Hildinger, Jason Sebald in this 070 car because there were two 70s, so I just put a 0 in front so he'd show up. Dustin Scott in the 50, Al Corey in the 44, Tuber after, Stephen Wolfram in the 78, Michael Moore in the 68, Philip Torres there in the 46, Scott Ross in the 57, Logan Jones in the 61, Joshua Eshe in the 47, Jay Adair in the 33, Thomas Sewell in the 70 in front of me, and David Dawn in the 60, which we haven't seen since Richmond. Or not Richmond, Rockingham. Richmond was the last race. But we only have 45 laps. This is a little exhibition race. And I've set the pit frequency to 4 times, so we can only do 16 laps on fuel. So this will be a good practice race before the Coke 600. We'll have to do some green flag pit stops, I imagine. Cautions are on, but I doubt we will get any unless I self-spin trying to get on pit road. But just doing this as a cool idea for all the viewer drivers that we've had in the races so far. And if you also would like to be in the series, be a car in one of my races, just leave a comment with your name and preferred number and anything else you want, preferred make, preferred sponsor, the tracks you want to race at. All those are optional, but it'd be cool if you wanted to. Instead of just doing random field filler drivers that were in the races in real life, I'm just doing a couple viewer drivers every race, which has been really fun so far this season. We're going to try and make our way up through the field, starting back here in 17th. Charlotte is probably my worst 1.5 mile track in the game, but with this Cup mod I'm using, this 2003 Cup mod, which provides a little bit better damage model and car model, a little bit more paint scheme options for real drivers. It included a setup for Charlotte, which has really helped me. Typically in the races I'll do just the default fast setup that the AI run, but maybe make 1 or 2 changes of track bar or something, and that's usually fine for me. But this included a pretty good setup. If I had ran the fast setup here, I would have been extremely slow. So we're running this and see if it'll work out for us. And it will be what we're running in the Coke 600 as well. We've got Jay Adair trying to get around Logan Jones back here. I'm just trying to be patient and not... Ooh, that was really close. Car got really light. Got all the side force off the car being that close behind the 33 and then the 61 right on my outside. Well, we're up into 14th now. But yeah, big thank you to everybody. The views in the series have actually been really good. I figured it would drop off and wouldn't be as good as my iRacing stuff, but they've been just as good, if not better. Especially in the early races, Daytona 500, one of my most viewed videos. In our 2003, the start of this season. So big thank you to everybody. I hope to continue. I'm going to continue the series until we finish at Homestead. And who knows, I might do a 2004 season with some different mods. We'll see. We will see. See how quickly we can get through this year. It takes me a while to get these videos out because I have to edit them. Unlike my iRacing races, which I just record and then immediately upload. But they're also easier to record because I can do them anytime. But this race being a little bit shorter, should be able to get it done. Now we're gonna have to keep an eye on fuel. We're gonna have to green flag pit stop and be very careful with people in front of us because they're gonna be slowing down for pit stops without hardly any warning. Let's see, on fuel we got about 10 laps left. The tire wear is also increased, so we have to keep an eye on that. Our car is going to change feel-wise with the tires pretty significantly and pretty fast. So I might be running the top side in 3 and 4 just to keep out of the way of the people that are going to pit. And if we don't make any pit stops on pit road, or any mistakes, I mean, not pit stops, we're going to be making pit stops. If we don't make any mistakes, I think we'll be okay. We're keeping up with everybody pretty good. Not using any brake hardly into the corners, mostly just letting off the gas and rolling through the center. And the top side in 3 and 4 seems to be pretty good. I always remembered this track from when I used to play this a long time ago, that the high side was actually okay. I could actually roll the high side pretty well and get around people, but we'll see. I'm just letting off early. The car gets settled in the corner. Got Philip Torres in front of us in the 46. Ooh, the car got pushy there. Let's keep an eye on that. Don't push up into the wall at a turn 4. Always tricky thing. Looks like Jay Adair in the 33 has come down pit road. Maybe some strategy there. Maybe he had an issue. We have 7 laps left, so people are going to be pitting any time. I'm not sure if I should run this out. We got 35 laps. I think I'm going to pit at when we got 32 laps to go, since we can do 16 laps on fuel. So we just have 1 more stop left. I think that's what I'll do. So maybe in like 2 laps I'll pit. Maybe 3. Maybe we'll do an extra just to be safe. But we are in 12th. The real All-Star race in 2003, of course, was the Winston, and it was 90 laps. And they had some stage kind of gimmick thing going on. And of course, they had the open races to race into the series, or the real All-Star race, plus the big cash prize. No cash prize for this, just an exhibition fun race in the middle of the season. Not quite halfway yet. Halfway will be the Daytona night race, I think. And I'll be sure to do a... Okay, I think people are pitting here. I'll be sure to do a standings update. A lot of people pitting now. Before the halfway race. Yeah, most of the field just pit there. Okay, I think we come in this time. Or do we do 1 extra lap? Because they might have to pit 2 more times. I think I'm only going to pit once, so let's do 1 more. Looks like the 71's pitting. Mick Keel, who's been one of the better viewer drivers out here. He's finished really well in his races. So good for him. Alright, we're in the lead now. We are the only car that hasn't pit yet. But we're going to pit this time. Tires have definitely got away now. It's pretty weird having accelerated tire wear. Wish you could just do accelerated fuel and not tire wear, but oh well. Let's be careful here, not spin. I did practice a pit entry in practice, and I spun out. Alright, we got on pit road good. We're going to take 4 tires and full fuel and see where we come out. We got the first pit box because we started dead last. Alright, clean stop. See where we cycle out. Are we going to cycle out to last? I don't know.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
This could get messy. I didn't test this at all. Figured it'd be just a fun little thing.
Okay,
Looks like
you're clear of
they're going to
pit
come
lane.
around and get around us pretty easily. All those people, that big group that pit. There they go. That's going to put Hildinger in the lead. Don't go out on track too early. Yeah, that whole group just went by. That's the people that pit all together.
Okay, merge when you can. Car outside, car outside.
All right, we are out.
Clear outside.
Careful on new tires, full fuel. We're only going to do one more stop. They all might have to do 2.
Outside.
Or they may not have to, but they probably will with how the AI is. They tend to pit earlier than they
Clear
probably
outside.
need to. Let the tires get heated up. Pretty slidey so far before the tires get heated in them. Yeah, we're only going to do one more stop for sure. See if that strategy pays off. Ooh, we clipped the apron. Be careful. But right now we are in 10th, I think.
You're in the top 10.
I don't know where we were before the pit cycle started. I think we were like in 13th or 12th. Maybe top 10. But that was a bad couple corners. Got Nick Keel in front of us again and Tube Rafter. And Stephen Wolfram in the 78 car. And then there's a big gap to the 68 of Michael Mora. Well, the next race is a Coke 600, longest race of the year. Half distance, we're going to be doing 200 laps. It's going to be very, very tough. We'll see what we can do. Should be fun though. Should be a fun race. This is a fun track, even though I'm pretty bad at it. And full field is going to be very tricky. This is a tight track. Not a lot of room. A lot less room than Texas or Atlanta. For whatever reason.
Car inside.
But also the only race in the 2003 season that I went to in real life. There was a time from like 2002 or 2001 maybe. I think it was 2002. To like 2005 where we went to every Coke 600 every year. And we always sat right up here in turn 4 past these billboards, like right on the edge up here, like right here in the end of that stands section. Sat there every year. Made a big trip out to North Carolina. Always a big fun event. We get our money's worth going to the longest race of the year, that's for sure. That was a fun time. Long time ago though, almost 20 years now, which is hard to believe. Alright, we're gonna have to keep an eye on people in front of us now. They're probably gonna start pitting soon. We got 10 laps on fuel. They usually pit between 3 and 7 laps left on fuel.
Still there.
I feel the tires are getting worse now. But we're keeping the car underneath us. I'm glad it's been green so far. There's been no mistakes. Okay. Keep an eye on the F2 screen, see if anybody pits. Just now to halfway. Got Stephen Wolfram up here. Getting pretty tight through the center of the corner. Alright, I'm going to start running the top side in 3 and 4 just to be safe. And we'll see if we can see anybody pit. They might be doing just one more stop as well. I don't know. How many laps do we have left? 21. It might be a funky thing where they pit with like 2 laps to go. Maybe they're going to stretch it. I don't know how good the AI strategy is. It's usually not so good. But it looks like they're only going to do one more stop as well, so we might just pit with everyone else here so we don't lose too much.
20 laps to go.
20 to go now. They need to pit within 4 laps in order to need to pit again. We'll see if they do that. Stephen Wolfram making a pass. Michael Mora in the 68 car. We're running wide. Pretty tight up there. Big run though.
Outside. Stay low. Clear.
Whoa. Stephen Wolfram
Outside. Stay low.
guarding the bottom into the entry to turn 1, but we sneak underneath them
Still there.
and get around them. Now keep an eye ahead of us for pitters. And there they go. Yep, Josh Drake going down pit road, Dustin Scott, Jason Sebald. I think those are the only 3 that are pitting. And there's still 19 laps to go. I don't think they can do 19 laps on fuel. So they might have to pit again.
Keep hustling. Back in third.
Timothy Sinclair up there in the 66. He's still on point. Running a good race. Also Joe Hildinger. They might be pitting here soon.
In the pit.
Something happened in the pits apparently. Don't know. We're going to be in second
Keep
though.
digging. You're back in second.
We are not going to pit again until we're going to do 2 more laps. That's what we're going to do. I think some of the people might have to pit again, but some of these guys, like Timothy Sinclair, I don't think he's going to have to. Unless he's pitting right now, then he might be 1 lap short. And looks like he is.
The next car's the leader.
Ooh, the car's getting pushy. Right front is dying.
Leader's pitting now.
Are we pitting this time?
Back in the lead.
No. We'll do 1 more. Oh, don't clip the apron though. Setup feels good though. Car's not even that tight. This is simulating a really late run, fuel run. Doesn't feel too bad. It is pretty tight through the center, but I mean they're all going to get tight on old tires. If I would quit clipping the apron in turn 1 and 2, that would really help. Alright, final pit stop for us.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that
Yep.
fuel pressure gauge starts
Running
to
low on
drop,
fuel,
come
we're pitting
in.
right now. We got Logan Jones right behind us, who hopefully will slow down.
Outside. That car's a lap down. Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500. In
think
second. Clear outside.
With the AI not knowing when I'm pitting, they kind of just
Watch that
slow
speed
down
now.
behind you, don't
Keep
go
it
around
on
you.
3,500. In
But pretty
second.
good entry. We're quicker that time than we were getting on pit road last time. Make sure we stop good in our box. We do. Last pit stop, 4 tires and fuel. 14 laps to go. We should be able to do 16.
Go, go,
Perfect.
go. Limit 45. Keep
We're
it
gonna
under
run this to the
3,500.
end.
In second. Okay, you're clear.
Alright, that
of
was a
pit
good
lane.
pit stop. Overall, I would say. Now let's get off pit road good. Can't exit onto the track yet.
That car's a lap
There
down.
goes the 70 of Jason Sebald, the 070 I mean, in this race. Alright. Where are we going to cycle out? There's Timothy Sinclair, who pitted from the lead in front of us. He's in 7th. Whoa, okay, I didn't see him coming.
Clear.
Alright, I think we're going to be in 9th? 8th. Alright, that's fine. Maybe people will have to pit again. I gotta stop clipping the apron in 1 and 2. It's really killing my exit onto this backstretch. I'm gonna run here on the 47. Joshua Esche.
Car outside.
Get underneath him. freaking the apron is like there's a jut out right before you get to the exit, and I clip it every time and shoves the nose like crazy. 3 and 4, it's smoother. Can we catch back up to Dustin Scott in the 50? Will they need to pit? We definitely don't have to. 3 laps to the good. See, like right there, the apron just kind of goes out wider, and it really hurts my exit. And there's a bump in the middle of the straightaway that revs up the engine. Driving over it. Maybe I should run the top in 1 and 2, so I stop hitting the apron. 10 laps left. Let's try it 1 lap, I guess. Yeah, that felt okay. See, a good practice for the Coke 600. The points paying race here. Run a little bit wider. You can still get the car to rotate in the center and get a good drive off. Might burn the tires up a little bit more. But for a safe line around the corner, it seems to be pretty good. We're catching the 50 car here. Sure to not hit the wall out of turn 4, that's for sure. That will destroy the car. I mean, the top side's really working for us, I think. I think tires is going to wear them more. I think I'm putting too much wheel in it up there, and I think it's sliding out and pushing the nose worse than if I just stuck with the bottom, but we're getting really good speed up here. Of course, their tires might be falling off really quick, and it just looks like we're flying with the accelerated pit. We got 7 laps left. I'm 2 laps to the good on fuel. I hope I don't run out. I don't think I'm going to.
Inside.
All the way up to the wall, running the Larson line up here. Just fly around them. It's a good line up there. It works here at Charlotte, apparently. That's what I remembered. Oh no, I got into the back of him.
Let's go. Race back to the
Dang
line.
it. Dang it, dang it. Now we're going to be dead last. Oh, I was trying to go to his outside, but he slowed up too quick. I got into his rear end.
Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
And that just sent us around. I don't think we're going to go green again.
Just 5 more to go.
5 laps left.
Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the
Oh, that stinks. That stinks. We're going to pit, take tires, put a splash of fuel in it, repair whatever we can repair.
We'll give you just
I mean,
a
we're
flash
dead
of fuel.
last now, except for Thomas Sewell and Logan Jones were lapped down for some reason.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
I don't think we're going to go green again, but
Pit road is now open.
might as well pit in case we do.
Limit 45.
Ah, that's disappointing.
Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
See, I can't do that in the
Pace
Coke
cars
600.
On the front stretch.
No more rear end to my car.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in seconds.
Definitely just going to get
Don't
tires.
pass the stop sign at the end of
We'll
pit
repair
road.
what we can repair. Not going to go a lap down,
Pace
though.
cars in turn 1.
Just the rear end. Hopefully we don't have to go to a backup car for the real Coke race.
The pace cars in turn 2. Go, go, go. Go, go,
Well, they
go.
got that fixed pretty
Limit
quick. Do they just
45.
chop it
Keep
off?
under
Just heard the
3,500
saws.
in seconds.
Chop the
We won't
rear
fix
end
the
off.
damage.
Wonder why. Oh,
Okay,
Jay
you're clear
Adair
of pit
pit
lane.
for a valve
Man,
issue.
they're showing us a black flag. Looks like they called it
What?
speeding on pit road. Okay, you've got to go to the end of
wasn't
the
speeding.
longest line. Stay behind the 61
Pretty
car.
sure I
Stay
wasn't
on the end
speeding.
of the pacing line.
We're gonna be in 16th now. Oh, that's disappointing. I was just trying to go to the outside.
Okay, merge when you can.
I think that, who was that even? Stephen Wolfram maybe?
Whoa, 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 slow down.
I think it was the red, yeah, TurboTax car up there. No, we're gonna be in 13th still because these guys are a lap down. I was trying to go to his outside, but their tires were so much worse than mine that they slowed up and I didn't have time to react, and I just kind of got into the back of them, and that sent the rear end around. Unfortunately, there is a couple pitting right there. Well, that's weird. They're not a lap down either. Okay. But we're gonna have to go to the end of the longest line, I think. I hope we go green. It'd be like a one-lap shootout if we did.
Stay behind the 47 car.
Yeah, they're gonna
Stay
get
on the
right
end of
back
the pacing line.
around me, since I have to go to the end of the longest line. I don't even
Stay
think I was
behind
speeding
the
there.
46 car. Stay on the end of the pacing line.
Luckily, just a one-car incident. Me self-spinning, basically. Yeah, they just get their spot right back because I had a penalty. Unfortunate. We need the lights on the pace car to go off right now, because otherwise it's going to be an extremely boring finish to the race. Please? One more to go for pacing? Give us the green with 2 laps left? I think they will, right? They gotta. You gotta. Please?
We're going green.
Oh, perfect.
Stand by. Line up, single file.
And we're within 10 to go, so lap cars will be at the back. It's going to be a one-lap shootout. We'll see if we can get any spots. Probably won't be able to. We probably may not even be able to control the car with how destroyed the rear end is. We got no spoiler anymore, it looks like. We'll see what we got. Might be fun. Let's see who's up in the lead right now. Jason Sebald in the 070 car. David Don is in 16th a lap down. He's lining up second in line. Timothy Sinclair in the 66, he's in 4th. He was leading this race for a while, and I think he started on pole, if I remember correctly. Good luck to those guys. Let's see what happens here. I imagine it'll be pretty calm, but I'm going to try and go to the outside.
Get ready now.
I think.
Going green.
Just be a little bit careful. Oh, somebody pulling off there.
Cars in.
Who is that? Josh Drake, I think, pulling off. Maybe something happened to his car. I don't know. But we're getting the white flag.
Green, green.
Maybe he ran out of fuel. Are people running out of gas?
Flag. One more lap to go.
Maybe that's what's going on. People are running out of gas right here at the line. Oh, and they're stacked up like crazy with the lab guy up there. Oh my gosh, they're stopping. Whoa, what happened?
Flag is out. Let's go.
What the heck happened?
Nascar's the leader.
Oh my gosh. I think everyone was just running out of fuel because they pit so early and then they got that caution, but they didn't pit. Like, nobody pit on that caution except for 2 people in the back. Man, what a weird finish. They were just going so slow on the exit of turn 2. I was trying to sneak on the inside on them, something, we got hooked. Wow. We're going to end up getting
You're in the
ninth.
top 10.
Well,
All right, there's the
not too
checkered
bad, I
flag.
guess. Who won the race? Nick
Great job,
Keel!
buddy.
How did Nick Keel steal that win? Oh my gosh. His average finish in the real season's like second. Oh yeah, see, people ran out of fuel. The 57, the 50, no fuel. Amazing. Well, that was an exciting little finish. Rear end's bent in, but... And they still beat us. Look at that. So Nick Keel gets the victory. He steals that win. Philip Torres in second. Joshua Esche in third. Joe Hildinger in fourth. Timothy Sinclair in fifth. Al Corey in the 44 in sixth. Dustin Scott seventh. Scott Ross eighth. Me ninth. And that's the only people on the lead lap. Michael Moore in 10th. Stephen Wolfram in 11th. Jason Sebald in 12th. Josh Drake in 13th. Logan Jones in 14th. Thomas Sewell in 15th. David Don in 16th. And Jay Adair had to retire early with a valve issue. So let's take a look at that wreck at the end. So there's people just pulling out of line because they're running out of gas as we're going to the green. So I figured they'd have to pit again, but that caution just kind of screwed everything up. Me wrecking myself. And there's 3 wide up here because they're running out of gas at the top, maybe? I don't know what happens. They like stop in front. I think that, yeah. The Old Dominion car. The 66. No, the 68. And Michael Moore, I think he runs out of gas and just stops on the top side. And then people get into him, and I'm trying to get around him, and we just kind of clip. Get stuck together, and that sends us around. It wasn't much either of us could do there. I was trying to sneak my way around. I just pushed wide. Let's look at this restart. Oh, man, the 70. He's in the lead, Jason Sebald. And he runs out of gas. Oh, does the 60 get a penalty right there? Because he passed under on his inside? Where does he finish? Oh man, he finished 2 laps down because I think he got a penalty there when the 70 car ran out of gas because he went to his inside and passed before the line. Look at this. And Michael Mora. Actually, no, David Don in the 60 was already a lap down. He was up there starting second. I remember now. And Michael Moore got the lead here, but then just in the middle of the corner runs out of gas, and I slam into the back of the 46 and then get into him, and that wrecks the whole back of the field. And then let's see, Nick Keel, how does he get through that? No, he's just, oh my gosh, wow. So he's restarting in 6th. And he's going to the inside 3 wide on the 50 car. And just flying up through there. See, that's what I was trying to do, but I was so far in the back from wrecking myself earlier. And then I just get involved in that. And he just cruises to a victory, continuing to sweep the viewer driver's finishing order with how well he's been doing. Let's now take a look at when I wrecked hitting the back of that guy. So we're just cruising around. I'm trying to stay out. Maybe they pit and we get a lot of free spots. But only 5 laps or so to go. And I'm trying to roll the high side, and then I just barely clip his right rear, and that sends me around into the wall, and I back it into the wall. Thankfully, I just wrecked myself doing that, but got to be careful and not do that in the real race. But oh well, that was pretty fun. Just a little fun race that we did. So yeah. look forward to the Coke 600 as the next video. Hopefully it won't be too long when that comes out. It's going to be a long race though. So look forward to that though.